Hey, welcome to Karen's Lab. Today I'm going to share a personal story of innovation. I am an engineer. I graduated with a mechanical engineering degree, and then I had the opportunity to go to Rice University for a master's and a PhD. So I'm a scientist too, and I work now at a university, so I'm a professor. As a professor, my job is to educate. As a scientist, my job is to create new knowledge. And as an engineer, my job is to use the scientific knowledge that I am creating or that I learned from somewhere else to develop technologies to benefit society. I have always worked with plastics, polymers. That's why I love this Lego room. Around 2004, a professor from MD Anderson approached me and asked me if I could make some silk nanofibers. You know what nanofibers are? Like your hair, the structure of a hair, but it's thousands of times smaller. Nanofibers are around 100 to 500 nanometers. Your hair is 80,000 nanometers. And why are nanofibers so important? They're very important because of one key word. Well, actually two words. Surface area. What is surface area? For example, if I have this structure, so I have, this is the surface. But how about if I take everything that is inside and make just one nanofiber with the same weight that I have here, but I'm just making it into a fiber. If I do that, I'm going to have this long stick. Compare to this one, how much surface do I have in this one? Most of the atoms are now on the surface, versus in this one, most of them are in the core. In here, most of them are exposed. So how much surface do I have in here? Just the sides, the top and the bottom. How much surface do I have in here? Well, I have all of this is surface. Scientists are very interested in nanofibers because they can store a lot of charge, also because they have the perfect size for the cells to anchor and grow. They have been proven very effective for wound care, tissue regeneration, filtration, in the uses of supercapacitors, batteries, and many other applications. But there is a problem, or I should say there was a little problem. The problem was that the systems that existed to make nanofibers could make very small amounts. One of them, electrospinning in particular. In electrospinning, in the lab scale, you could make 0.1 gram per hour. Can you imagine if now you want to make all the batteries for all the cell phones that are out there, how many hours would you need? Or how many machines would you have to connect in parallel to actually produce the material that is needed? Here I am with my problem. I cannot make enough nanofibers. So I'm thinking. One day I went to watch Elmo and his friends with my sons. What is it that they sell in those shows? When you go to the circus, what is it that they sell? When you go to the fairs, what is it that they sell? Let's go and find out what is it that they sell. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. Come here. You know, or you can imagine, what is it that we're doing? Cotton candy, yes. And what is in cotton candy? Well, wait and see. Let's turn it on. Here we have the spinneret, and we have a slit in here where the cotton candy comes out. Right. This is actually very good. And what is it in there? Look at it. So what is that you see? Fibers, and more fibers. But they're not in the nanoscale. So now we have to go and work in the lab to make them in the nanoscale. Fibers, and more fibers.